Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Cancer, September 24, 2024. The moon begins its transit of your home and family sector today, and you begin to crave more familiarity, security, and time to recharge. While getting comfortable is attractive at this time of the lunar month, it can be challenging to keep a healthy distance from problem areas today. With a Venus-Pluto square, you may not be on the same wavelength as someone or receive mixed signals. Watch for the tendency to read too much into what's happening around you. This transit can stir up doubts and inner resentments or rumblings. Internal confusion about a relationship's dynamics or depth can be the root of troubles. People may very well have hidden agendas today, but it's best not to focus too intensely on the negative. If relatively simple problems work you up far more than expected, seek reasons rather than allow fears and frustrations to rule your mood. Prepare for a whole new zodiac season. As the mighty sun, our great luminary, turns a corner into Libra, it's time to get personal. The trust, vulnerability, and depth within your most significant relationship will be up for assessment in the weeks to come. With your solar house of intimacy and sexuality energized, you could undoubtedly grow much closer. However, if one of you has been feeling taken advantage of or is not having their needs met, you'll be eager to face the music and hash it out. Do so with sensitivity and grace, just as you always do. What is worth investing your time, energy, and resources into? Carefully consider each professional and financial opportunity when the Sun enters Libra and Venus enters Scorpio. Libra season could completely transform how you handle your financial and professional opportunities. You could see a massive change, especially if your financial standing significantly improves or if you feel more empowered at work. Although it is exciting, Venus in Scorpio will caution you to be mindful of the long-term aspects of each potential opportunity. Take your time, since whatever you invest in will last a long time. Wishing that things were different doesn't often change matters. Unless, of course, you reach your breaking point and then bust a move. You work this way much of the time. You hunker down and fester over something, and then one day for no apparent reason you change your tune. It's hard to always know whether you're festering in a productive way or not. To help cover your bases, keep a rigorous physical regimen going on during these times of confusion. This you don't have to think about, just do it. Today, you are going to be able to make a situation more concrete and have more weight in your professional life. Don't hesitate to roll up your sleeves, but avoid being sloppy. You need to take responsibility for your decisions and get involved with those you collaborate with a little more. In your personal life, you will discover the qualities of someone close to you who had left you rather indifferent up to the present. You may even envision forming a couple with them. It's nice to uncover the hidden treasures of those close to you. The week has taken both you and your relationships on a bit of a roller coaster ride, but as the sun reaches its last day in your relationship sector, everything is starting to make sense. This period has provided you with a clearer understanding of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. With Mercury, the planet of communication, in his final weekend in your relationship sector and the Sun spending his last hours in harmony with the Moon in your communication sector, there is ample support for articulating any issues that have emerged. It is during the Moon's final hours in your communication sector that it not only forms a friendly aspect to the Sun in his last day in your relationship sector, but just as tensions are dialing back. Since an eclipsing full moon earlier in the week, a balance between your own and your relationship needs has been under pressure. However, in a way that has left you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, and with the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. The cosmos is buzzing with energy today, and you may feel a strong pull toward deepening your relationships and partnerships. However, as enticing as that energy is, today might not be the best day for making financial decisions or embarking on shopping sprees. The planetary shifts are stirring up a heightened sense of impulsiveness, especially when it comes to splurging on big-ticket items or making investments. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement and overlook the long-term implications. Have you ever bought something on a whim, only to later realize it wasn't worth the price? We've all been there. It's a common experience, and today, the universe is encouraging you to pause and reflect before acting on those urges. Think about it. Have you ever spent hours on a problem that, in hindsight, didn't really need solving? Today's cosmic energy is guiding you to be more selective. Focus on the issues or goals that truly require your attention, and let the rest go. By doing so, you'll conserve your energy for the challenges that genuinely align with your path and purpose. What's one area of your life right now that could use a little more focus? Or maybe there's something you need to let go of. Feel free to share your experiences in the comments. We're all navigating these energies together, and sometimes, just voicing what's on your mind can bring clarity. Now, let's dive deeper into the powerful cosmic shifts taking place. The Sun is entering Libra, while Venus moves into passionate Scorpio. This combination signals the start of a transformative period, particularly in the realms of relationships, balance, and our deepest desires. Libra season officially begins with the fall equinox, a time of equilibrium, harmony, and fresh starts. You might find yourself naturally seeking more balanced, reciprocal connections during this time. Think about your relationships. Where are you craving more harmony? Where could you benefit from restoring balance? Libra's influence encourages us to create peace and fairness in our lives, both in how we relate to others and how we treat ourselves. Have you ever noticed how, when things are balanced in your personal life, everything seems to flow more smoothly? Libra season is the perfect time to reflect on these dynamics and make any necessary adjustments. What does balance look like for you, not only in relationships but in all areas of your life? At the same time, Venus in Scorpio brings a more intense, passionate energy to our relationships. Scorpio doesn't do anything halfway, and when Venus is in this sign, you may find yourself desiring deeper, more transformative connections. Superficiality won't cut it. Scorpio craves intimacy, emotional honesty, and authenticity. If you've been yearning for a more profound bond with someone, this is the time to explore that. But remember, with Scorpio's influence comes the temptation to control or get tangled in emotional power dynamics. The key here is to lean into vulnerability and seek true intimacy rather than trying to control outcomes. Have you ever noticed that when you open up and allow yourself to be vulnerable, your relationships deepen in ways you didn't expect? Let's talk about Theta Euro. How does emotional intimacy show up for you, and what does it mean to you? On the financial front, you might find that your advice is in high demand today. People may come to you seeking guidance on money matters or projects, and while it's wonderful to share your wisdom, remember to maintain your boundaries. It's great to help others, but have you ever found yourself giving so much of your energy that you're left too exhausted to pursue your own goals? Today, the universe is asking you to strike a balance between giving and receiving. Also, remember that sometimes, listening is just as important as giving advice. Have you noticed that when you truly listen to others, you learn as much as they do? Today is a great opportunity to practice that balance. Giving when it's appropriate, but also receiving the wisdom and perspectives others have to offer. How do you balance helping others with taking care of yourself? It's a fine line, and it's something we all navigate, so feel free to share your strategies for finding that balance.